What's going on, everybody? We're back in the barn, and it's been a little bit.
The weather's getting nice, so it's nice to sit outside now.
It is getting nice, but everything's been hectic. We took a little family vacation to get away. We went, where we go?
South Florida.
Key West.
Key West.
We went to the Florida Keys to get away. It felt like it was so quick, but how many days was it?
It was only like 4 days.
Yeah,
it was
so
like
quick.
a long weekend.
We did everything that there, I think, is to do in Key West.
Pretty much.
With kids.
With kids.
With kids, because
Kid appropriate.
Because we had our kids. There's some stuff there to do without kids, but we kept it kid friendly.
Yeah, we had a good time. There was a lot of good stuff. There were some things that I wanted to do that people have told me to go and see, like the dry tortugas. We didn't get to do that because you got to book way in advance, apparently. I don't know. But we did everything else. So yeah. I was pretty happy with the trip, and it was a good closeout for the summer.
Yeah, it was a little nerve-wracking for us. Anytime that we have to leave the farm and we have to leave it in somebody else's hands is always worrisome. Is that a good word? Worrisome. I don't like. Yeah. I wish we could just take the farm with us whenever we go, because and this time especially, so much happened while we were gone. We had our friends Will and Amy from Magnolia Pines Homestead.
That's the new name.
Yeah, they just started a YouTube channel, so it's kind of weird to say Will and Amy from Magnolia Pines.
Yeah, because we have to think about it, because it's brand new. You know, those are our friends that were with us in the Middle East when we returned. They came back as well, and they did the RV life for a while and stayed with us for a while and fell in love with it. Yeah, when we were in the UAE, both of our families were kind of closing out at the same time, and we were like, we're gonna go be homesteaders, and they're like, well, we're gonna go and be on the road RV travelers. And then they came to visit, and then they came back to visit, and they stayed for a while when they stayed with us.
And then they came back again, and then they said, we're just gonna stay here now and do what you guys do.
Yeah, we're just gonna buy land down here.
Yeah, so they watched our property for us, and it's good for them to get them in the rhythm of dealing with the animals. And they had
and we trust them with it, because they help us a lot all the time.
Yeah, so we had piglets born.
That was a surprise. We did not prepare them for that, but you know.
We didn't know we were going to have piglets either.
We did not.
So we did not know our potbelly was pregnant, but that won't happen again.
That won't happen again. We fixed that problem.
We got with our male potbelly, and
I did my first medical procedure
She helped castrate our potbelly, so we won't have any more surprise potbelly piglets.
Yes,
because it's really a saturated market.
People get them as pets, and then they don't realize that they do still get big.
Yeah.
Kind of like the mini cow things. Like, well, they still get pretty darn big. They're still big animals. So it's just one of those. They're cute when they're about this big, but when they're 150 pounds, they're not that cute anymore.
Yeah, and we decided before this litter that we don't want to keep adding to that oversaturated potbelly pig market, because anytime we're on Facebook, we got people reaching out all the time looking to see if we'll rehome somebody's potbelly pigs for them. We've done it twice, and we are at our potbelly rescue maximum.
Yeah, I mean, they're good pigs, but there is no reason to add or breed them on purpose.
So what other hiccups did Will and Amy have?
I think that's it. I mean, it was what? I mean, Will almost got rammed by the cows because he didn't feed them fast enough.
Yeah, Will almost got trampled by our cows, because when you're feeding these cows, you got to be quick. When you come with that 5-gallon bucket of grain, they're ready to eat.
Yeah, and it's not that they need the grain; it's more of a treat.
They love it.
Else.
They love it, and they're so used to pushing each other out of the way that if you get caught in the middle, you better grab grab one by the horns and hold on. And
Yeah.
I think he was hanging on to Heidi, like the gentlest of the cows.
She's so sweet.
I don't know how Will got mixed up with Heidi. How'd he get in a tussle with her?
I don't know.
She's a sweetheart.
Very sweet. I have no clue how that happened.
Yeah.
But it all went smooth. Everybody was alive. Everybody was happy. The farm was standing. Nothing was burnt down. So very thankful for our friends to come and watch them. What?
Our inside dog had diarrhea.
Oh.
The whole time. So every day Will had to text me to let me
I think
know.
he was just depressed.
Yeah, he
Poor guy.
had depression, diarrhea. It was, what's it called? Separation anxiety.
Yeah.
And I think he just couldn't control his bowels. And he was spray painting the walls.
Stop.
Well, so that was another thing that they had to overcome. So yeah, it was a big adventure for them, and we're thankful that that they came out and helped us while we were in the Florida Keys soaking up the sun.
Yeah, it was. We had a good time. It was good.
Yeah,
we did have a good time, and it's good when you have friends that you can rely on like that, even short notice, because that was not something that was necessarily planned for. Like, hey, could y'all come and do this? Like, heck yeah, we're all on board.
So
we're coming.
We got back from Key West. Football season has kicked off for Zachary. Football season is in full swing, and practice is 4 days a week. 4 days a week. We get a break on Wednesday. Mm-hmm. And it's 2 hours in the afternoon. So we got enough time. When I get home from work, we got enough time to do chores real quick, get Zachary's equipment loaded up, and get on the road to get to the practice field. And he's one of the youngest guys on the team and definitely the smallest.
He's little.
There's a lot of kids that have football experience.
Yeah, there's some kids. I mean, that jamboree that they did, they're like chip size. Like, how? 12?
There's kids on other football teams that Zachary played against that they look like NFL linemen. It looked like Zachary was going up against some of the top athletes in the NFL, and it was scary for Nicole.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan. And like, I've been telling Chips, like, why can't he do like golfing or
He has
something?
no interest in golfing. He wants to play football.
Well, I'm just, mama and protective, and I don't want my baby to get hurt.
So that has been eating so much time right now.
But it's a short season. So end of October, we're done with the season. And
short season. Like, we started doing summer drills in June.
Yeah.
And now it's the season, and it ends in October. I don't know. I'd call that a short season.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
August, September, October.
That's it.
That's three months.
Yeah, is that not short? I would consider that short.
2 months of summer drills.
Yeah.
5 months.
Yeah, but he does good. It's his first team sports he's ever really played. So
he's loving it.
He's loving it. He's having a good time, and he just needs to find his mean streak, I guess.
He's struggling learning how to hit and be aggressive out there because he's such a sweetheart. That
he's always like, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to hurt you.
He got rocked one day out there. He was trying to take it easy on somebody, and the kid he was trying to take it easy on him
was
not returning the favor, and he popped Zach, and then Zach ended up at the bottom of a dog pile, and he came to the sideline with his helmet off, tears and snot everywhere.
And Mama just wanted to hug him, but I did good. I did not hug him. I just had to look away and let Daddy handle it, because if I come in and hug him and babying him is just gonna make it worse. Yeah.
I'm a big believer that the way the parent reacts is gonna feed into the way the child reacts.
So, 100%.
So we remained calm, and it kind of calmed him down. If we would have freaked out, oh my gosh, what happened? That would have just escalated his emotions. Yeah. So we sat him down, let him take a break, catch his breath, and we send him back out there. So he
did good.
He's been fine since then.
Yeah, it's like when you split his chin open. He stayed calm.
It is like that.
That was fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, accidents happen, and that stuff happens, and it's just, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does good. He does good.
We're having fun with it. So.
Football, summer is pretty much over. It's the end of August.
Kids are back to school.
They are back in school, and they were really excited to go back to school, especially Amber. Now, she's all honor classes this year, so she's really enjoying that and being able to really apply herself there. So she's loving it.
Yeah. Once we got back from Key West, we decided, since we have nothing for grass in the pasture and we've been putting money into hay, we wanted to rope off a perimeter of grass, because we have great grass right outside of the fence. It's so nice and thick and tall and lush and green. So we roped some off with poly wire, electric wire. We got the cows trained up on that, and then we let them out, and so far it's been doing good. We've had some problems with Brody, our Highland cow. He likes to get outside of the wire occasionally, and sometimes he'll bring a girlfriend with him.
And then he doesn't know how to get back in, so he'll stand there.
They don't go anywhere. They hang out right outside the wire.
And then once he realizes he's out there by himself, like, moo.
Then he gets sad because he's on the outside, but he has all this energy to get out of the wire, but no energy to get back in when it's time to come in. So I got to get out there and kind of guide him back in, get some feed, and see if we can entice him to come back in. So it hasn't been bad. I've lowered the tape today and dropped it down some so we can't slip under it. And since we've done that today,
knock on plastic.
Knock on plastic. I don't know that works. But since we've done that,
so good.
Today he hasn't gotten out at all.
So we'll see. It's usually like early morning for some reason. Before the kids and I go off to school, we have had to walk them back in. So we'll see how tomorrow morning goes with the lines dropped. Hopefully it worked out, because they love it out there. They love the grass, and we love not having to put hay out.
Spend money on hay. It's been nice being able to not keep dumping bales of hay, round bales out every week.
Yeah, well, and it's exciting to see the grass actually growing like that out there, because there's so much more that we've cleared since that area had been cleared, where the cows are at right now. Just looking at that a year from now into the future, it's going to look like that in the other areas that we cleared out. So I'm excited to see that happening, because there's still a lot of dirt and sand.
Yeah. I've been preparing for hunting season in November. Yeah. Last hunting season, I didn't do any preparation leading up to hunting season. Just the week before, I put a what's it called? A deer stand up and a tree stand up the week before, and then we went out there
a couple of times
and sat, and nothing happened. But this year I've got a plot. I'm working on a plot right now. Pretty soon, within the next couple of weeks, I'll be able to put seed down to start growing some winter crops.
It's a nice plot too, because it's by the pond, so it's a watering point, watering station.
What sparked this for me is I wasn't even thinking about hunting season. Like, this is the time you start prepping. But the other day I was out at the pond and I saw a bunch of deer tracks where deer have been coming to the pond to drink water. And I was like, oh, I should probably get to work on a food plot. So I've been, hopefully this year will be the year.
I hope so. Because I'd like to, I want you to have like a successful year, and then I'd like to go out, because I've never been hunting.
Yeah.
So I'd like to go out and shoot me a deer. But I'm gonna have to shoot.
You're gonna have to.
I'm gonna have to practice shooting first. So I got some learning to do, but I do want to, because I like deer meat.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah.
It's so good. I love it. So I really hope that that we can get some wild meat this year, and then I want to go and shoot something too.
Do you?
Yeah.
I'm finding out about this for the first time. It's cold when you're out there, just so you know.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay,
I mean, they make like those hot pocket thingies. What are those called?
That's just for your hands, though.
Yeah, well, it's fine. And they make clothing.
We'll get you some camo, and we'll get you
all packed up.
We'll get you all camoed up.
Yeah.
You can come sit out there with me.
Yeah, it's gonna be cute. Or by myself. I don't need you.
Yeah. You don't?
Oh.
That's scary. You just picturing you with a gun without me, that scares me.
It's fine.
Is it?
The shotgun did just fine for me. Now I don't want to use a shotgun, obviously. I'm gonna have to do some target practice, but you know. I got some friends who do it with a bow. But I don't think I'm ready for that, so.
Yeah.
But yeah.
All right. Well, it's muggy out here, and I'm ready to go shower up and get dinner started.
Yeah, I would talk longer, but you know. He's ready to wrap it up. It's not quite cool enough yet, but it's only, it's about to be 7 and the sun is about to be done, so we got to finish up and wrap up anyway.
Yep. Anyways, guys, thanks for listening along with us. Hope you guys enjoyed our updates, and we'll see you guys next time.
Next Barn Talk.